Prime Minister Amama Mbabazi appeared before the Public Accounts Committee to answer queries raised in the Auditor General's report over the misappropriation of funds in the office of the Prime Minister. Being the leader of government business, the members of Parliament sought his answer on whether he could take political responsibility for the mismanagement in the office of the Prime Minister.
I obviously have political responsibility over the office of the Prime Minister. I fully take political responsibility. I said I take political responsibility for all ministries.
But through the course of the questioning, drama ensued when Mbabazi accused some of the MPs in the committee of not giving him the opportunity to explain himself.
How do we proceed? You want us to overbend and overbend before a witness?
Honorable Sechiko, this is a place. Please. This is a place for civilized people.
The risk of responding to the questions ourselves, I want to ask the Prime Minister, have you established whether it is really true 99% of the money has gone to the ground? And if it didn't go under your watch, what did you do?
However, some MPs in turn accused the Prime Minister of trying to dodge the questions.
You see, what is happening with the Prime Minister? He's going to continue playing us like that because he thinks when it comes to our report, censuring him, he has his own way of getting his way out. And that will not happen this time.
The SA committee were not sinking. The issue is when we ask questions, the questions must be answered.
And the Prime Minister was also put to task over claims that he used 600 million shillings intended for the Peace Recovery and Development Plan for Northern Uganda to buy a Mercedes-Benz.
They told you that there was no money for that vehicle. You yourself, and not any person, insisted and said, I don't care where money comes from, I want this vehicle to the cost of that money, 600 million.
I can only tell you, because I was a beneficiary of the vehicles. I did not participate in the procurement process. It's not my job to do so. And I'm sure you have the report of what happened in terms of procurement.
Mbabazi denied that he ever blocked the transfer of the now interdicted principal accountant in his office, Geoffrey Kazinda.
If anyone has committed a wrong and is a public servant, I don't support the idea that you should transfer him or that problem to another ministry. If you are a thief in the OPM, why should I transfer you to steal in the Ministry of Gender?
Even though the Prime Minister attended a committee meeting today, most of the MPs were not satisfied with some of the answers that he gave. But at least to the public, this has removed some suspicion that the Prime Minister was not coming at all.
Now, when eventually he realized it, he mentioned that he takes full responsibility, though he added not only for the OPM, but for the entire government. And indeed it's true, because he is the leader of government business and the Prime Minister. It would have been followed by him stepping down, showing remorse, and tendering in his resignation. Because not only were we looking at the general performance of the country and the ministries, but we are referring to those specific.
While Mbabazi says he takes political responsibility as the leader of government business, most of the alleged fraud took place prior to his appointment as Prime Minister. And in fact, Mbabazi is credited for initiating investigations into the alleged fraud of PRDP funds. Maurice Ochol, NTV at Parliament.